Okay, so I decided to share some experiences that I've shared before in other related filing directories. But because I've been covering, talking about breathing, the breathing techniques, and restoring 21% oxygen, the electrical speed transport of heat, fuel, and oxygen, wet bulb, dry bulb, the temperature gauge, the voltmeter gauge, breathing right on time, 999. Mama's Three Spheres logos. 31 and 13, the 13th starfire light bursting with love and joy, on fire to breathe, breathing alive one. I'm a living spirit. I'm Anu Aya. So because I've been sharing a lot about breathing techniques with friends that I have in the window that I help provide the heart support, the breathing support for their solar rishi, and the essence of their sun temple breathing, the breathing temperature. So I'll go back in time to when I worked for the United States Forest Service on the Angeles National Forest. I was on a firefighting crew. I can't remember if I was on a hotshot crew or I was on a hill attack crew, what was known as a hill shot crew. In other words, they delivered us as batteries to the fire via a helicopter. Guess who happened to own the helicopter at the time? Evergreen. I know. But the point of this, the still point of a true vacuum, is what I was musing with myself a few minutes ago, that, hey, why don't you share that experience? Even though I've sort of shared it in a different context, but because we're talking about breathing techniques as it relates to gate speed, which is breathing speed, the electrical speed, the electromagnetic spectrum, Eta Ursa Lake, perfect balance. You know, phasing. Phasing is one, breathing is one. With the silver and gold mated core, the crystal core, crystal cathedral, the crystal Sophia code, the Nomi seed code. Breathing is one. The crystal halo, hollow. Like sometimes at night when I practice my breathing, I can hear when I breathe and I'm breathing, I can hear the echo of my own breathing. It's a crystal echo of the crystal core, the crystal tones, the water tones, the crystal aquifers, the aquel codes, the water code, the eternal living waters, breathing in breatharian form and flow, so I am not needing, as a self-generating eternal plasma field generator, the breatharian form, I'm not needing to consume one electron from another electrical unit in order to generate the motion, the breathing motion, the motor, the drive force, the eternal force field, the crystal field of sound and light. Burn patterns are perfect mathematical crystal sound and light patterns. The breathing patterns, the breathing pattern of the mind's creative energy, the crystal spark, the crystal halo, the halo clean. So I pull the image up and I'm wearing a Nomex suit that protects us because it won't sustain combustion. Why that's yellow. They used to be orange. And when we're out there on those fires, we're hiking, right? At what we call a pretty good clip, like an audio clip. It sounded like burn patterns. And we're moving. My legs are going in front. You know how we're walking. And as I'm walking, I'm working as I'm walking. Using my energy. The energy storage is eternal. The eternal storage capacitor, the calculator, the full sensing capacity on the entire spectrum, sensing, right? In full capacity sensing. Our sensing capacity is our map reading capacity, which is our map reading speed. Godspeed, God source speed mapping, levels of awareness. So as I was hiking, this was in some pretty rugged terrain with a lot of smoke, right? And so I had reached a point, the still point of a true vacuum, and I acknowledged the point at which I experienced it at the completion of a circuit, an integrated inner crystal rainbow, breathing the eternal echoes of rainbow, aurora. Because I acknowledged at the moment that I experienced that moment, the moment was informing me I am breathing 999. I could keep walking like this. I just go on forever. That's an acknowledgement of restoring, breathing in breatharian crystal form and flow, liquid-like consciousness. That was back in the when was that, Mama? Back in the mid 1970s. I think it was 1977. Oh, 76. 13. So it's practice. Remember the old saying, practice makes perfect? So you devote your time and energy to your spiral crystal pathway to restore your breathing technique. And when that happens, practicing by those that know how to do that, because we are breathing 999, it takes practice, and practice makes perfect, which is perfect structural integration with the core, the crystal core. Breathing as one with the crystal core. And so I experienced that by doing a lot of hiking and my breathing speed, the breathing temperature speed, the atomic matter speed, the tempo is the breathing temperature. So we're adjusting the variable speeds to experience equal mass, which is no charge, breathing 90 on the vertical and 90 on the horizontal deity planes. Now we're breathing with the deities. Now we're breathing as one with the first deity, the crystal core of the grand creator spirit, the divine born, eternal born sun. Breathing as one with the eternal born sun, the first sign of life, the life sign, the vital signs. Oh, the vital signs. Yeah, your ABCs. Airway, breathing, circulation. The airwaves. The hollow echo. Airwaves. Above the waterline, below the waterline. The ball. The crystal ball. The crystal sphere. The rainbow, inner crystal rainbow spheres. So I am extremely grateful and naturally thankful to all those that have brought out perfecting the breathing technique to restore the optical nerve, the lymphatic breathing system, breathing as one. The planetary living organization of living organisms are breathing as one. And as we're breathing as one, that strengthens the immunity function of our metabolic rate of breathing in the planet. The inflow and the return flow are equally sharing, which is equidistance from the exact center point of number 13. 31. Air sun. So thank you from the very core of my heart. Pure, internal, eternal, absolute, pure love. Zalu Kaleaya. For those that spend their time and energy to assist others. Because they could be using their time and energy doing things in service to self, but instead they're experiencing being in love and electrical service to others, just like why it's called a 12-step call in Alcoholics Anonymous. I have fully recovered. I have fully restored what it is that I know that I am. As Krystal starborn, a divine-born spirit, breathing as one with the crystal core. And now I'm in electrical service to help others who still suffer from miasma. So they're not breathing miasma anymore. Now we're breathing the crystal tones. The hollow echo, the echo. So I am naturally thanking all of you that take your time and energy to assist others in that practice, spiritual practices, spiritual law, spiritual practices, the breathing rate of speed. So thank you, all of you that are spending your time and energy to help people refine, like retune the timing factor, the mathematical timing factors of breathing in divine right order, perfectly matched chromosome pairs, perfectly matched pairs to experience 0 degrees. So we're breathing 0 degrees with the exact center point of a compass, a four-way hub, a four-way rainbow wheel, a rainbow sphere, Auroreaya, Imanuaya. So again, Zalu Kaleaya. That's why we're here.